Bitwig Studio 4 released comes with new sound package, anti-loops. Welcome to Music Gears, where we bring you the latest info on new music instruments, software, and other gear from around the world. With Bitwig Studio version 4, new musical timelines have arrived. This means comping for audio clips, both in the clip launcher and the arranger. A new set of operators for changing the chance, recurrence, and more of any note or audio event. Random spread for any expression point, like per note pitch or audio panning, with perfect control. Bitwig Studio 4 has native Apple Silicon support on Mac, and even allows Intel and ARM plugins to work side by side. Key features: audio comping. Since the invention of studio recording, our task has been to create the perfect performance. Comping allows you to combine the best parts of many takes, and Bitwig Studio provides this and more. Each take is given its own color, so the sources are clear from the first swipe of a take lane. To swap in a different take, just tap it. Then press the up or down arrow to cycle through the other takes. From the composite lane, move a boundary by clicking, adjust gain by dragging, or fix timing by sliding. Since Bitwig Studio has a launcher and an arranger, comping lives inside the audio clip. So if you are composing in the launcher, just click to enable comp recording right there. Or just drag clips in either direction with your takes safely inside. You can even open the layered editor when multiple comps belong together. Comping works wherever you are, now and later. And since all good techniques deserve a new trick, right-click any audio clip to fold to takes. If you ask for an 8-bar comp, the entire clip will be spooled into take lanes, and the comping can begin. Or just drag audio in to add a new take lane. The stranger the sources, the newer the result. Operators. Modulation has always been a centerpiece of Bitwig Studio. Modulators have been there all along, putting device parameters into motion. And now with operators, sequenced note and audio events can become electric too. Operators allow you to take sequenced events and animate them with randomness, cycle-aware logic, performance controls, and other interrelationships that expand what a clip is capable of. Operators also empower you to go to different possibilities and timelines, either by programming, by performance control, or by destiny. Operators include 4 modes, which can be used individually or in any combination. Chance makes each event more or less likely. Repeats allow each event to retrigger at a set rate, or divide the note length into any number of pieces. You can ramp the timing of these, and the velocities for note repeats. And a slice at repeats option is available to print out the individual events. Occurrence sets conditions for each event, like, is this the first loop of the clip or not? Is the performance control fill button turned on? Or did the previous event play, or was it silent? Recurrence thinks of each event as its own looping timeline. So pick a cycle length, say, every 4 loops of the clip, and then check off whether the event plays on each of those 4 passes. Bitwig comments. Add it all up and what do you get? How about a steady stream of 16th notes each with a 50% chance, producing a consistently different rhythm each time? Or a cymbal on beat 1 that plays every 4th clip repeat, and never on the first trigger? Maybe connecting 2 notes so that either the first one plays or the second, but never both. Or maybe you use repeats to create audio polyrhythms, or to simply ratchet a single note into dozens of retriggered events with a timing ramp. And when you need to take your chances on something certain, you can expand a clip, printing out 2, 20, or however many cycles of the original as a new clip. This lets you see all the nested patterns and relationships that operators can bring to a simple loop, or even start a precise edit without the randomness. Putting down the dice is an equally valid choice. Expression spread. Bitwig's engine allows expression automation for notes and audio. And since randomness was in the air, they brought a visualized spread range to any expression point. You can add randomization to note velocities, and you could also give each piece of a chord its own panning. Or create a note that starts in tune, and then drifts to a random pitch. Or give each slice of an audio clip a slightly randomized gain. With the editor open, all destined random values are visualized when the clip starts. And then again, the new values appear when the next loop cycle begins. When the interface and sound is this tightly connected, you've harnessed the chaos and can just make music. You can even cast the dice yourself by clicking the seed field of any clip. If you like what you hear, that same random pattern is now locked in for all spread parameters and any events with a chance operator. Native on Apple Silicon. Bitwig Studio runs natively on Apple Silicon. Some more good news is that your Intel and ARM VSTs can live alongside each other. Bitwig Studio has always handled plugins differently, hosting them separately from the DAW. Because if a plugin has to crash, it is better that Bitwig Studio keeps playing. Now this means mixing VST architectures as well, and just as safely. Each platform is different, and Bitwig Studio supports 3 of them. So whether it is Apple Silicon, a full multi-touch interface for Windows and Linux, or native CV and MPE support for everyone, Bitwig Studio is the DAW that connects all these technologies. More. Bitwig Studio is now localized in Chinese, Japanese, and German. The interface remains the same, but functions, labels, and in-app documentation, including the interactive help for our 300+ devices and modules, can be displayed in any of these languages. A new globals modulator. Since operators have a performance angle, the new globals modulator came along as well, providing the current value of the fill button, the position of the global crossfader, and more. Because while per note control is fantastic, so is assigning a couple global controls to all of your tracks. Improved export options. No matter which editing tools and devices you use, it all becomes audio in the end. With version 4, the export options have improved, allowing you to select from lossless formats, WAV and FLAC, familiar lossy options, OGG and MP3, and a new contender, Opus. So select part of your arrangement and bounce it to one or more formats. Or pick your top-level group tracks to export stems in a flash. New import options. Chances are you have more than one music program on your computer. So on the import side, you can now import data from your FL Studio, FLP, and Ableton Live, ALS, files into Bitwig. Your clips and arrangements should make it over pretty cleanly, as well as VST plugins. And some other improvements have come along too. Content sliding and gain handles for audio is available directly at the clip and event level with visual handles that appear while you work. To make audio easier to read, waveforms are now shown in a perceptual scale, or switch back to linear in the dashboard. And most of the grid and polymer filters have a smoother response now for extreme resonance and modulation cases. The changelog and release notes are available here. Anti-loops. Bitwig Studio's latest update saw the arrival of comping for audio clips and operators for all sequenced events. Anti-loops uses these features to push the idea of what a loop is to the breaking point. Bitwig says, get lost in the ever-changing landscape of somewhat unpredictable, sometimes irregular, and always interesting anti-loops. The anti-loops package consists of 100+ clips with sequenced notes and audio that utilize comping and operators in creative ways. Operators for notes and audio events allow for boundless musical diversity and change, and the specially prepared comping clips hold hidden variations for you to discover. Expert sound designers like Christian Vogel and Polarity crafted these sounds to be added into any track or used as a first element to get your project started. When something arrhythmic becomes rhythmic, or when a looping element feels a little variable and almost broken, that's something worth building a track on. So much more than flat waves, the anti-loops clips are ready to be edited and reworked as much or as little as you like. Use the anti-loops clips to learn, as inspiration, or as starting points for your own musical journeys. Anti-loops is available for all Bitwig Studio customers with an active upgrade plan. Download it now in the dashboard under Packages. Availability. Bitwig Studio 4 is out now, and it is a free upgrade to everyone with an active upgrade plan for Bitwig Studio. All new features except comping are also part of Bitwig Studio 16-track and 8-track. Pricing / Bitwig Summer Special. Bitwig Studio, $299 per euro, instead of $399 per EUR. Bitwig Studio 16 track, $79 per euro, instead of $99 per EUR. Bitwig upgrade plan, $129 per euro, instead of $169 per EUR. This offer ends July 20th, 2021. Read more at www.bitwig.com. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and if you'd like to stay informed on the latest in music gear releases and limited time discount offers, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.